between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Indy. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Check out.
They take the handoff, now Richardson. And his first pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup Dragon 60. 18. 5 in. Ready?
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Time coverage from the Lions, third down.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Red. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat. 60. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. And that's going to fall incomplete on the look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Incomplete.
The Colts are ready for the punt.
Coverage by
And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Fielded just ahead of midfield. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now.
At the Colts 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Screen here for Gibbs. Let's say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He beams one. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This return starts at the 5. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Punt 14 unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. His work begins at the 31. He finds space, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions take a 13-0 lead. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, set. Draft all 80.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Richardson. Dumped off to his running back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Trap 60, trap
1st and
60.
10 at the 40.
Richardson on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Hurt. Go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Warrior 70. Mustang 19.
Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 22 out of that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. New set of downs for him from the 31. Throwing again, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw again, Richardson. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
60 Bobcat.
Working inside the red zone. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Colts 7.
The Colts ready ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, puts him air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their early lead to 13.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts lower the deficit to a single possession.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Complete left side. It's too slow. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He'll look to throw. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And the floater falls to the deck. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Buying some time left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Herbie Joseph up for the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They'll air it out on third. On the move, headed right. He throws back over the middle, and the defender nabs it. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. This our last play of the quarter. First and 10, they're going to throw. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. The Lions out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go.
They'll run here on first down. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Here's the backup. First throw. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. I'm going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. Back deep for the Lions is Sione Vaki. And no success on the fake punt. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
The Colts take over
First and 10 from the 32. They'll motion him out of the backfield. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll get this forward to about the 28. Here's Justin Wally getting there for the stop.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. Good running here. He's across the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down throw from Goff. Brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throwing again, it's Goff. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-possession game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too. As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. The rookie from Oklahoma has it. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37.
We go tonight. 180. 2 for 66.
Off play action, Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit.
We go. 28. 76. Helen. 76. 76. Carlos.
From the red zone on first. Rose caught. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
First and 10.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. That is good for Indianapolis 1st down.
First and 10 at
So
the
fresh set of downs now
39-yard
from the 39. Working now from the gun. And he works this to the 38 before going now.
He was brought down by Drake Jackson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Got it. Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Hey. Ready?
1st down, play action. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Let's go. Cup 19. Ready?
Again to throw on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous. Play.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Quick throw left side complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts chop some of the lead off before the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. Goff now, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
I'll throw it. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Go.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
Cougar 19.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
By 20.
It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds the in route complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds his man, it's Javon Baker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Vaki goes the wrong way and he's going to lose several here. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
On third and goal, Goff. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Patterson is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
The kickoff for the Lions.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Let go.
They'll go play action. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
And the Colts first
To the
down.
line and set. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay. No luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
It's a gain.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
They call pass on second and goal. Oh, no, they get him yet again. It's a foot race. The 30. The 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit.
Kate, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Bring it in.
Huh. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick six. Has good room at the 35. He dodged the tackle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
At the 39-yard line.
Pass play now. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Good for a Colts. First down.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hauled in left side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Colts.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Get up.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Ready up.
Throwing now off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They get in on the ground here with Montgomery. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
2 for 1. Listen. Okay.
Goff now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Complete over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hey!
The handoff on 3rd and short. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this takes him down to the 10. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
On the go!
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70, Hawk 70, go!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That pass caught by Gould. And he's going to be stopped on 3rd and goal, so a big choice to make now on 4th down. Let's see how this penalty flag affects things. So the flag is declined, and now, Brock, they got to figure out what they want to do on 4th and goal. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
Desperation time here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts putting up points in a game decided. Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for 2.
19, touch, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Riggs. 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the Colts pick it up. 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he doesn't reach the end zone. Thought he might be able to carry that one in, but they are going to take over on the verge of 6 after that fumble. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Quick pass, right side, complete. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Free up the middle, it's a breakaway! The 40! Into the red zone. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2. You could really hear the crowd swell. First on the block, and then again as he scooped it and started the return. Brock, really one of the most exciting plays you'll ever see in a game, no matter what the score is.
And one of the rarest for us as well. You know, the rule that they could take it back for 2 was introduced in 2015. And the total number of extra points blocked and taken back is still in the single digits. Incredibly hard to do, but they just pulled it off.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to Bucky. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
At the 38-yard
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. It's inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, Nobody.
Riley Patterson.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Viking 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to throw it.
38-yard line.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Intended for number 83, incomplete. Ennis Rakestraw on the coverage.
They're going to try and throw it here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Dropping back to throw. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Troy Anderson on the coverage.
Let's go now. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. 35 on the pickup. And that will set up 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Come on.
He takes off with it. They pitch it to him. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, because he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
18 Cardinal.
Here he goes. One final shot. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts get it back to a 14-point game. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Indy.